What is going on, everybody, and welcome back. We are here on the free-to-play account, the Road to Max Rank, and this time around we are going to do our World Tournament banner summons and stuff like that. So let's see where we landed this World Tournament and a couple things to talk about with my heavy motivational speech that I had previous World Tournament. So our total points was 36,146,729, which was pretty good. I think this is the highest I've ever scored or ever attempted to score on my free-to-play account. I came in 15,709th place overall in the world, so I'm up there. You know what I'm saying? There's like billions of people, so that looks really good, right? So, got some pretty good stuff. So, I already accepted all my rewards, so don't mind that. So yeah, no tickets, stuff like that, very exciting. Let's scroll all the way down. Here we are. So a couple of things with this World Tournament that I feel I should talk about as we're doing these multis, because we have quite a bit of multis to do. We're gonna go between both the World Tournament prizes, DB Saga multis, and the what's it called, the guaranteed SSR ones as well. So last time we had World Tournament, and I talked about, and I opened up a little bit about taking Dokkan seriously. I am taking Dokkan very seriously, right? I'm link leveling more, I'm grinding more in general, right? Overall stuff. I'm looking into some ideas that I have, scripting, stuff like that, right? But also the big one that I feel like I just do the heavy bare minimum for, and I have very good reason, is World Tournament for both my accounts, right? For my main account, I don't really care all too much. I get 30 million, I just move on, right? Because it's kind of whatever, you know what I mean, for me on that account. But on my free-to-play account, it has more meaning because, again, I don't spend any stones, right? So every item that we get, every stone that we earn is heavily more valued within the free-to-play account, right? That's just how I look at it, right? Personally. And how I'm looking at it is like I didn't do as good as I could have done. I feel like I probably could have added another 20 or even 30 or even more million points to the score that you just saw. I genuinely believe that. But circumstances, you know, with work and life and stuff like that prevented me from dedicating my entire time or majority of my time to playing World Tournament. Like the last, I believe, 25 million points that I needed for my free-to-play account or something like that, I did all on Sunday, which I don't like doing. I don't like leaving until the last day to get my World Tournament stuff done. I like doing it as soon as possible, or at least that's how I used to do it back on my main account. Again, I only get 30 million. I just move on and I don't touch World Tournament anymore on my main account. But it's like over the years, I just straight up got lazy with even on my main account. I don't go that far, or I just don't do it in general, right? There was definitely a lot of times when that happened. And for this time, I really wanted to score high, right? I wanted to go as far as I could, and I played for as long as I could possibly do it without falling asleep, you know, and stuff like that. When I posted the update video for my weekly update on Sunday, dude, I was dog tired like all day, and the previous day I was just tired. So I just called it, right? And then I was like, I'll be fine. You know, I'm in the top, you know, above 20,000. You know, I'm in the top 10,000 to like 20,000 range or whatever it is, where I'm in that bracket. I'll get an extra copy of Champa, and I'm in within the top 10 in my local, right? Which is what I wanted, right? And so I did that, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna leave it there and I move on, get on, and I'm in good placing. So I feel pretty good. I worked at it, and it worked hard, but I feel as though if I put aside more time on Friday, put aside more time and schedule a little bit better on Saturday, I probably could have scored again another 15 to 30 million more points, putting me in a higher position globally and a higher position locally, right? Whether or not I would have scored first place on my local, I believe the first place on my local bracket was in the 70 million or 80 million range. But I think I would have scored within the rank 2 or 3. Yeah, it's somewhere around the top 5 for sure in my local bracket. I probably could look, but I'm busy doing summons, right? Um, I should probably do some golds. But yeah, so I just kind of want to not. I want to apologize for not putting as much effort as I possibly could have, because I genuinely feel I could have done a better job. But dude, next World Tournament, I promise, 110%, you're gonna see a huge increase in my placings and stuff like that. Am I gonna be top 500, like somebody suggested? Probably not. But am I gonna score? My goal is to score within the thousands. If I can score within 4 digits in global ranking, dude, I'll be on the moon, right? Like, I would be so happy if I can score within the thousands with 4 digits on both of my accounts, right? But again, to do everything in one day, or to get 30 million in one day, it's just exhausting. Just to sit there for hours and just do it, it's just so exhausting. And I don't like doing that. You know what I mean? If I would have paced myself a little bit better, or got in the 30 million the first night, kind of did 10 or 15 the second, and then played it for as long as I wanted to on Sunday, I probably would have scored a lot better, if not a lot higher, right? I would have done a lot better for sure, and I wouldn't have felt so burnt out. In comparison to Sunday, where I spent like hours and hours playing World Tournament, and I don't like doing that, dude. Like doing one singular thing, like just one thing, not Dokkan, but doing like just one thing in Dokkan, whether it's link leveling or doing endgame stages or farming free-to-plays or easy A's. Like I get burnt out even if I'm not paying attention to the screen. I just don't like it. I like to switch it up, do something a little bit here, do a little bit there, like casually play. That's the whole purpose of this account, is to just casually play with a little bit of seriousness in it, right? That's really the purpose. But I feel pretty good about my ranking. I got 15,000. It's a good starting point for a good starting point to start taking the game more seriously, in the form of that aspect and link leveling and stuff like that, right? So I feel like it's a good starting point for sure. I'm gonna look at it positively. Let's do like 5 more multis here, and then we'll switch over to the guarantees. I'm over here link leveling on my main account, getting all these stuff done, and then I got a whole bunch of events to do on my main account that I'm just gonna blow through, right? But yeah, definitely want to prep up my main account a little bit better, because I just want to say this. My free-to-play account is a higher rank than my main account, but my main account has drastically a way higher power level than my free-to-play account, right? Obviously, I buy into my main account, and I've been buying into my main account for years, so it's only obvious, right? But I just find it funny that I'm up here in the rank, right, on both of my accounts, but it's like one's greater than the other, but I pay on one and I don't on the other, right? Granted, free to play, my main account has almost everything, right, that I want. But again, I just think it's funny. Now I'm trying to play catch up on my main account and just rank past my free to play account. But I play my free to play account as almost as much as my main account. So unless I completely like abandon or like do something completely different on my free to play account, I don't envision me ever like significantly passing my main account, right? The goal is to get both accounts to max rank, to kind of showcase that, yeah, I played this game a lot, right? And through my weekly updates and me doing videos and stuff like that, you see the rank go up. You know what I mean? You see the rank go up either a lot, a little bit. Link, same thing, right? Power level slowly increasing, for sure, to showcase a very powerful account without spending a single penny, dude. Not a single penny was spent. And we are doing every single event, doing every single easy A, getting as many characters as possible, getting crazy luck, getting horrible luck, getting fantastic luck, getting so on and so forth. The list goes on for all that stuff. So let's do our guaranteed SSRs. What do I want from this pool? So I could sit here and say copies of LRs, but honestly, any card that I don't have is, hey, I'll take that, right? I'll take that 110%. Any card that I don't have, I'll take. Dupes of cards, sure, why not? And as soon as I say that, LR into Piccolo comes to stage. The funny thing is, I actually got this guy LR'd, so this is a bottom right copy for him. That's pretty good. I'll take that. All right, let's do another guarantee. I said, oh, dude, I could say LR copies, but nah, I don't need that, right? But yeah, okay. Just anything I don't have, right? This all like for this account, like variety for me is so much more important than dupes or in any way, shape, or form. Even if it's a crappy unit that I'm never gonna need or never gonna use, I would really want to just get. I don't think I have this. No, I don't. Yeah, I'll take that. Interesting. Maybe eventually it's gonna get an awakening, right? But that's pretty good. Variety is key for me, right? Any character that hasn't been easy A'd yet will eventually get easy A'd, and especially now in this point in the game, easy A's are just ridiculously good, right? So no character is technically useless if and when they get their easy A, right? And maybe with an introduction of re-easy A'ing some old characters and making them relevant in the current meta, in some way, shape, or form, even if it's for specific stages or specific circumstances, I'll take that 18. That is also very, very good, right? So, variety for me is key, 110%. Again, even if it's a horrible, crappy unit or an LR that's outdated or a horribly constructed LR like this Super 17, right? Whatever it is, variety is key for me, 110%. So, I will say that. So getting dupes is great. I'm not going to complain. But I, again, will prefer something else. So let's do a gold one. And then let's do one gold one. Finish up the DB Saga ones. And then come back and do the guaranteed ones and finish up the guarantees. Who do I need from this banner in the forms of variety outside of rainbowing? I don't know. There's a huge pool of cards, dude. Genuinely a huge pool of cards. I don't have this trellis. Okay. Yeah, I don't have this trellis. I'll take that. All right, let's go finish up the DB Saga. Let's go finish up the DB Saga tickets and stuff like that. I should really summon on my main account. Dude, on my main account, I have so many World Tournament tickets. Like, since I barely participate or participate up to a certain point, I don't summon on the banners. Like, I just don't. I just forget about them and I just move on. So I actually have a lot of tickets, right? I don't think I'll ever make a summoning video for them, just because it would take so long and I don't want to see just spam World Tournament videos. I just do them off camera, which is that's my own thing. You know what I mean? Or maybe I'll save them for like a year and then just after taking the game seriously for a year and then just come in and say, hey, I got 600 tickets or whatever for the DB Saga one. Let's do a long video. Let's see what we get. You never know, right? Nah, that's actually not a bad idea. Nah, I'm saying it. Like, up until the first World Tournament of the year, up until the last World Tournament of the year, and then after the on the first World Tournament of the year, I do a big multi. Or, oh no, I could do it on the last World Tournament of the year. Do just a giant multi video. And then, you know, starting from the new year, do that again and see how far we get. That's actually not a bad idea, at least for my main account. I think that's actually not a bad idea. I like that idea. Look at me coming up with ideas on the spot. See? Amazing, bro. I'm just kidding. All right, let's get through these. Eventually, a lot of these cards become Baba food, right? A lot of these DBs, you know, like the SR cards, dude, they're never gonna get awakenings. If they do, that'll be pretty cool. But I envision that they will. Some of these, I would like to see. I'll tell you this: I would like to see if and when they revamp the World Tournament or make it a little bit more simpler. I would like to see Easy A's coming along, right? I think that would be pretty cool. That's another thing that I want to talk about. I don't know if it's me, but did y'all get a feeling that this World Tournament wasn't that tedious? It's definitely the exact same thing, right? But it wasn't tedious, right? Like, let me explain. I don't think I have that GT Go. Do I have that GT Go? What I mean by that is that, okay, I do. What I mean by that is that the stages weren't ginormous set stages, right? In the second, third, or fourth round, right, of the World Tournament. Oh, it's an LR. Look at that. Look at me getting LRs, dude. and it was just condensed, right? It was just it were more condensed fights. The enemies felt more aggressive, and I noticed that who is this? Demon King Piccolo. Okay. I believe I need 2 more copies of this guy in order to get him rainbowed, so I'll take that 110%. So that is 1 of 2, right? So I just need 1 more to make him rainbowed, which is awesome. Very awesome. What was my point? My point was that it felt easier to score that 30 million than it was in previous world tournaments. I don't know if it's just me, but I was getting a lot of like the bonus team points, right? And the stages were more condensed for me, and the enemies were more aggressive, so they were coming after me better, right? Oh, dude, I don't have this going. Dude, I'm getting freaking variety, bro. Let's go. 2 LRs, variety. This is a W World Tournament, by the way. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I felt as though there was more. It was more simplistic World Tournament, so it was more bearable. I enjoyed that. I wish it was stamina free. That would be freaking amazing. And we got another Goku Youth, the staple banner unit, the staple card on the banner, which is very, very awesome. But yeah, no, I felt as though that a lot of what was I gonna say? Dude, I like totally forgot. No, I felt that it was more condensed. I felt that it was easier to deal with, for sure, the World Tournament. In my opinion, I definitely enjoyed it more because of it. So if they continue in this path, making the fights more condensed or eliminating like the moving around on the board as much as possible, I feel like that would be great. If it was just straight like, hey, you're fighting these guys or this team, right? Go for it. You know what I mean? And you just fight them, and that's it. There isn't moving around, and then if you win, you just get a set rewards, right? I think that would be like a range of set rewards. I think that would be great. For like the preliminaries, it would be literally be you versus 1, and then like 2 AIs versus each other. You know what I mean? And then like whoever wins, bam, and then it just goes like that. You just get set rewards. I think that would be the best way to simplify World Tournament even more, and you can keep the 4 rounds, right? That's it. That's all you gotta do. You gotta do nothing else, and that's it. That's all you gotta do. You gotta do nothing else. Just simplify it like that, and World Tournament becomes a million times more bearable. But I think the simplicity of how it was this time around made it feel easier to do, if that's just what I'm trying to say. But I'm out of here. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know how your World Tournament summons went. Did you get a whole bunch of copies of LRs? I got some pretty good luck. I got 2 LRs, dude. That's pretty good. A Demon King Piccolo copy, that makes him a 90%, and then a my first dupe for LR Piccolo, who I also have LR'd, right? So that's pretty sweet. I could have probably saved the Master Marks to fully awaken Jackie Chun, but I was like, I want to get Piccolo done. Next World Tournament, I get Jackie Chun done. Next World Tournament, hopefully I can get Yamcha done. Stuff like that, and slowly get these LRs done. And we got some variety for sure in the TUR department as well. So definitely some awakenings to see. In the next update video, you'll see stuff and stuff like that. So very exciting stuff. But I'm out of here. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments below how your World Tournament summons went. I already said that again. But I'll catch you guys later. Peace.